Hey there, sixth graders. Happy Monday. We're in the last few days of September. Now we're into October. It's my favorite month. I don't know, little tidbit 18% of the world was born in October. I'm an October birthday, and my daughter Clara is born on 10 10 10 at 10:17 in the morning. How about that for a birthday? Anyway, today I'm talking to B and C because A is in my room, and we're going to do the same thing. You have this video, which you're watching correctly right now. Then you move into step one, which is your reader's notebook, which you should have set up. And if you haven't yet, send me an email or something because cohort A's gone through it, cohort B's gone through it, and cohort C, you should have watched a video that showed you how to do it. I do have a slideshow here for Genre Study 2, which was carrying like part 2 of what we did on Friday. This is actually it. And what I would say is I'm not going to go through it today because I want you to work through it. That's what you kind of have to do on your own. There's science fiction and nonfiction. And what I would like you to do is, if you think about it, oops, I got to make a little change here. Sorry. Is I want you to go through and with science fiction, watch this little video. And then as you do that, if you did what I asked you to do, you're going to think about what you observe as you take note, as you watch. So I want you to take notes yourself, right? Because the next slide does have noticings that I gave you. But if you just copy down what I give you, then what work are you doing, right? So you're a learner. You're not just a robot. So you watch the little video for each of these, nonfiction and science fiction. Each is a separate page in your reader's notebook. Each is a different genre. And then write down what you think you need to take notes on. Which things do you think make up science fiction in your noticings? And then turn the slide, and then you can add what I gave you. Because you probably will have the same stuff as me. In fact, make it a contest. Can you guess what Mr. Slaby is going to do without cheating? Okay, so that's that, all right? After you've done that, that should take you about 20 minutes. Then I want you to do some journaling. And journaling is really important. It's not something I want you to worry about with rules. It's not about rules. Journaling is about getting your ideas on the paper without worrying about grammar and mechanics. And it's like doing the 20th push-up or the 50th sit-up. It's hard and it hurts, but that's how you grow your brain and make yourself a better writer. So today, here's my rules to these are my rules to journaling. When you start, don't stop. Don't do this. I don't get it. It doesn't matter if you don't even get it. Just try. There's no right answer in a journal. Number 2, don't worry about grammar mechanics. Just write. I want you to fill a page today or half a page. I want you to try to just keep writing to the point where you're at the end and your brain hurts and your hand hurts. Then you know you've done it well. And lastly, I'll give you about 3 questions. So I want to focus your journaling. I don't want you to just be like, "Ooh, I feel great today." If that slips in, I guess that's okay, but I'm trying to get you to talk about one thing. So you read this Maya Angelou quote, and then I have questions about it, okay? And that question boils down to this. Actually, 3 questions. Do you agree with what she says? And explain what you mean and use at least one example from real life to try to show what you mean. Talk about your life. Even if you can't, talk about something you saw in a movie that seems like it connects. So there is some thinking at first, but then when you start writing, you got to go. 2, also, do you agree that people will forget what you do? All right, that's related to the question. So you got to read what she said and then look at question number 2. And number 3, think about our genres from the past 2 days. Which genre do you think would best show an example of what Maya Angelou is talking about? So these are thoughtful questions, and it's sort of like, Mr. Slaby, that's not what a journal is. Well, yeah, because I just want to hear your thoughts. And in the green here, I have sentence starters. For those of you that struggle to get going, this is for you. Steal these. And the thing is that it's not plagiarism if I tell you to do it, and I've left room for you to really give me your thoughts. So again, think about this. You can copy down what I wrote, and then if you just add one word, I'm doing all the work. You've got to do the hard lifting. There's an option here of Maya Angelou's life. If you want to watch, you don't have to watch that one, but it might be nice to know a little bit more about her. And again, let me go back up to here. I'm going to give you 3 questions, right? But here's my thing. In a journal, if you write on one question for 10 minutes, let's call it good, because then you really got deep, and that's okay too. The 3 questions is for those of you who are like, well, I feel like I'm done after 3 minutes. Well, then you have 7 more minutes to go. So there's another question. You always have to have something to write when you're journaling. Step 4 is reading journal or reading log, sorry. So read today. And this week, I'm going to be looking. So I'm going to just know this. If some of you haven't been recording your reading and you haven't been doing your reading, we're going to have a conversation this week about what's going on, because if we don't get in that habit, things don't go well. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're safe. And I will see B tomorrow, and we'll continue on with this week. All right. Take care, everyone.